Oh yeah. A lot of candle. Oh shoot. It's be bad. It's be bad for everybody.
What's bad for everybody?
Oh no, this up here tripping over stuff. No big deal.
Oh, be like that sometimes, you know.
It shouldn't be. I should just keep things clean and then it would be great.
Yeah, you can't always keep everything clean all the time, no.
So like I was on Twitter and I jumped in one of those spaces things that people always be doing.
Mm.
My Hero Academia spaces. Them niggas toxic. It was crazy.
It's my hero.
Yeah.
Of course, it's
They were
toxic.
talking about like Deku went like I guess one of the movies I haven't seen like the last two. Like Deku went 100% and the movies are canon, so he can go 100% now. And I
The
was like,
movies are well, the not the last movie, but the movie. Well, none of them are technically canon. What am I talking about? Well, I think. Well,
it was okay. I get it, but
no, they didn't. No, that's not. It wasn't canon. What the fuck
nah,
they
nah,
talking?
it was a canon. But they were like, he can go 100% right now, and I was like,
No, he can't.
no, we can't. 45%, guys. Like, this really.
The reason I was about to say it was canon was because Horikoshi said the ending of Two Heroes was the original ending for My Hero, but he changed it. So that's why I was about to say it was canon, but
Hold
it's
on, I
not.
haven't even seen. Hold on, what's the last one that came out?
I haven't seen that one. I think it's Worlds. I don't know I forgot. I don't even know the name of it. I didn't even watch it.
I'm gonna watch it eventually. It's just like I just haven't.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, so I couldn't even tell you, bro.
I can't remember what it is, but like, yeah. So I gotta watch both of them, and that was their whole logic behind it. It was like, oh well, Horikoshi said. I was like, no.
Horikoshi ain't say that shit.
Look, if Deku gets to 100% by the end of the series, I will riot.
I mean, eventually he will have to if he's gonna face Shigaraki. He would
Yeah,
need to.
the
He would
end,
need to be 100%.
the end of the
So,
series is like we're at the end. He's at 45 now. How is he gonna make up for the other 55?
man, all you need is a mini time skip. He gonna make it, bro.
A time skip. Shigaraki about to wake up now at 100%. 100%.
Yeah, he
Pretty
gonna make
close.
it. He'll get to 100. He
We
gonna have. He gonna have to use 100 in order to win.
If he get to 100, ain't nobody gonna beat him. That's the
That's the
whole.
whole
I mean, I go with that. Is the whole point.
point.
But I'm saying he's supposed to be stronger than All Might in his prime when he's at 100. So
Um,
yeah. So what's the point? My hero is just like I don't see what's the point of them like doing this when they could have made it like a Shippuden or something like that, what like Naruto did. So I don't think he's gonna get to 100. If he gets to 100, there's no reason to have a series anymore. It's like, what's the point of ending My Hero now? They're still freshmen.
I mean, I get you can kind of say the same thing about Demon Slayer. What was the point of ending Demon Slayer when it did?
Whew. I don't know. They pushed towards the end so fast. It didn't make any sense. I couldn't tell you.
Man, that mode just rush.
Well, I can't. You know what? I can't argue with that. I can't. I'm not even gonna. I ain't gonna try.
Mid Slayer. I still haven't watched like one episode from this season.
Mm, you shouldn't start until the entertainment arc. Let's put it that way. Hold on. Do you actually? Yeah, entertainment arc. The the train arc is cool.
I've seen the movie, so I wouldn't want to watch
Okay,
it.
then you've seen it all. Then there's nothing.
Yeah,
They basically put the movie into like episodes. So yeah,
yeah.
you ain't missed nothing. The last couple episodes of Demon Slayer, actually all except for one
Mhm.
was animation great, great fights. I'm not sure what's taking the Heisher so long to get there, but he finally got there in this episode.
Well, at least he made it. Better late than never, I guess.
And then he immediately he didn't get bodied, but he took damage as soon as he got there. You're like, oh, well, we're in trouble.
That sounds about right.
Let's see here. Do I need to? We didn't start too much earlier, but
It'd be like that.
let's see. Let me get started real quick. Let's see here.
Yeah, to the yeah.
We're gonna do this. What's the last time we been in general?
Wait, what happened? Who got shot?
What?
I was just trying to make sure I was understanding. That's all.
No. How about the general chat in Discord?
Oh, got you. Bet that up.
We got shot. Damn.
You never know these days, man. You gotta ask.
All right. Let's go and get this done.
Whoop de whoop.
Change the seed. Main monitor, maybe? Oh, I did it right. That was crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. Hold on. I'm pressing the wrong button, though.
Inhale, light swim well.
I think I like it back there. Ooh, hold on. I have a question before that. Like, if you see the YouTube, the live thing, it's like there's a playbacks. What does that even mean? Concurrent views.
You talking about playback? I ain't about to lie to you. I don't even know.
I was
about to make something up, and then I was like, you know what? I ain't got time for this shit. I ain't got time to be making stuff.
Yeah,
because I have an idea, but I don't feel like being wrong if I am wrong.
I really think it's like literally people who are watching the video from when we started. So it's a live video, of course, but like we're on, 7 minutes now, and they started now watching it. So they're like, starting at the 1 second mark.
Well, technically, they start where we are.
Do they really? They don't start from the beginning?
No. If you join a live video, then you start from wherever the people are.
Well, I'm looking at playbacks, and the playbacks keep going up.
I don't know, fam.
See, damn it. I'm about to Google this. Actually, have to YouTube it. I'm just gonna look at the video and figure out what are playbacks during live. That'd be great to know, because it is what it is. Hold on, I look at my own thumbnail to see where it started. Anyways, what's going on, people? Hunters Association podcast. Technically, it's episode 2 because that's the way I decided to do it. We started over. We're not doing.
You didn't put episode 2.
Which, huh?
You didn't put episode 2 though.
This is what happens when you leave everything up to me. That's on me. This is definitely episode 2. This is episode. Could I even change it midstream? Hold on.
Midstream. I'll let you know if it take.
Hold on. I don't even know how to do this.
Pain. You go to edit, and then the title, and you put 2 behind episode.
Yeah, I can see it. I have it on my other screen that's actually turned this way, so I can't see everything. Oh, episode. So I have no episode. Episode nothing. That's what happened right there. Bam. Episode 2. We here. All right.
Yeah, there you go. Episode 2.
That's ridiculous. That's how I start off that podcast. Anyways, episode 2, because we're not doing just solo anymore. Matter of fact, we're done with solo. Thank God, because you know what? It was rough at the end. So we're doing multiple series now.
That is correct.
When they are actually, putting out chapters. Black Sun. God. Anyways, Black Sun has the potential, like we said last episode, to be one of the greats, but they gotta, be consistent with putting out episodes. So therefore,
I mean, in fairness,
okay,
when Ordeal was in Canvas, Ordeal had breaks like that as well.
I didn't know because I got the Ordeal like at the very end. And then it was like, okay, we're going over to the officials now. It's like, oh,
Yeah. I'm just saying, who gotta be fair. Ordeal had breaks when it was in Canvas. The difference is with Canvas, you don't really have a timeline. You just put it out whenever you can put it out.
right.
When you're original, you have a deadline. So, but you also have assistant as well.
You have an assistant?
Yeah, you get assistants.
How many?
I want to say 2. You get 2 assistants. Like when you first start off, you get 2 assistants. I think that's what Brent told us.
That's interesting. I haven't really. Only person I have really talked to when it comes to that is the person is. I'm not sure how old she is or whatever, but the grave. What is it?
Oh, Grave Weaver. I'm
No,
a Grim Reaper.
I don't even know what that is. School bus
Okay.
graveyard.
Oh, School Bus Graveyard. Okay.
Yeah, I know she's doing her own thing, but like they put out one of her episodes when they weren't supposed to or something like that, and it was a weird situation. So but that's the only thing I've ever heard. I've talked to her a few times, but besides that, it is a Canvas series.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually, I always wonder, do you take down your videos? Have you been in that situation where they go from Canvas to the officials?
Do I take down the videos?
Mm-hmm.
I did take down the Ordeal videos. Yeah.
Same for me. Same for me.
Yeah, all of my Canvas Ordeal vids are for memberships. I just put them for members. So
Yes, I was wondering. I was like, well, I mean, technically they're fast pass now, so I was like, what do we do with that? Because
yeah, so like when Black Sun goes, official, and if everything stays the same, like they don't do like a Black Sun Brotherhood type thing,
yeah,
and I'm just once it gets to a certain point, I'm just re-release the videos because just take them off and take them off private or whatever, and just re-release them things.
oh, I never thought about it like that. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, I ain't deleting them. That's too much. I ain't doing all that.
I understand. Delete them, re-upload them.
Yeah, especially now when like the first Black Sun vid I did got like almost 5K. I'm not doing that, bro.
Yeah, of course not.
Yeah.
Of course not. Of course not. I'm about to Google what the playbacks are, but anyways, because they keep going up. I don't know what the number means.
Still wonder what this playback.
They keep going up. I don't know what the playbacks means.
It'd be like that, man.
I'm waiting for someone in the chat to be like, oh, this is what this means. Anyways, so we're gonna start with Ordeal. So the format is going to be, as of right now, Ordeal first, Tower God last, and then whatever's in the middle will be in the middle.
But last week we started with Or first.
Yeah, Or first, Tower God last.
But you said Ordeal first this time.
You know what? You know what I meant. Ordeal first, like Ordeal. No, Ordeal. I said it twice. Okay, yeah, I see what I'm doing. Damn. Okay, yep. Orv, not Ordeal. Orv. Oh, let's try to get it. Omniscient reader.
We gonna get there. We gonna get there.
Omniscient reader first. Tower God last, and then whatever's in the middle. I'm not gonna give you a format. Whatever's in the middle, if Ordeal's out, which it seems to be coming out weekly because it is, an original series now. And then, whatever Black Sun decides they want to grace us with their presence because it's a good series. I'm waiting on it. The next chapter, then we will cover that also. So, Orf, Omniscient Reader. What was it? What was this one like? 82? 82?
Yeah, 82.
Look, okay,
I want to say these people are I want to say they're the dumbest people ever, but then again, I can't blame them because they don't know.
Exactly. What
but I really want to call them stupid, but they don't know, so I can't. Right.
You can't, what? Hold on. What kind of overpowered? Actually, technically, he was nerfed.
Yeah, he was nerfed. But now, because everybody is answering his questions, he is mad overpowered. Like that. Like it just 1 second. Pew!
It doesn't make any sense. Okay, look, it's not only the fact that if you answer his question, a seal is broken. How many seals are there? Doja says that nobody knows how many seals there are they put on him. But at the same time,
shit, 15 of them broken right now.
But at the same time, you don't even have to actually really answer his question. If you even like make a response,
you hint around his question.
He takes that as you answered my question. Like he could say, "What color is the sky?" You could say, "Shut up." He's like, "That works."
Yeah, that works.
That works. Another seal broken. Like, what's going on, King Gray? Whoa, is that even a thing? I don't know what that is. Anyways,
it's gone.
What's gone?
Spam comment.
Lothar, what's up, bro?
What's going on, Lothar, bro?
So, like I'm saying, is like you can understand why he went to another universe and suddenly got overpowered. Like, could you imagine you're fighting a fight just like in this chapter? You're fighting Dokje. You're fighting what I would call the real baby girl and versus the fake baby girl. Anyways, that's not. It's neither here nor there. You're fighting, and then he all of a sudden like does his level 1 blinks away,
right,
to some random people.
That blink was nasty though.
It was. So the blink was nasty, and then you go to some random people who know nothing about you, ask them any type of question. What time is it? What color is the sky? What kind of shoes am I wearing? Whatever the question may be, they answer a question and you get stronger. What kind of BS is that?
Right.
And I guess you wonder, like, I guess now you kind of know why Dokje didn't want this calamity to even happen, because of how strong it is. And
yeah, I mean, personally, I don't know how the hell we're gonna get out of this. I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, at the rate it's going, this man gonna have 20 seals broken by the next chapter. He was at like what 5? This like before we entered chapter 82 was like 3 or 5, somewhere around there.
yeah,
maybe 7 if you want to go max. And then now he's at 15 broken in 1 chapter.
Yeah,
like we just doubled. So I'm like, okay, next chapter he's most likely at least gonna break 1 or 2 more. But like this man is already like at a level where Dokje cannot handle. So I'm like, how the fuck are we gonna do this? I don't think Junghyuk is strong enough at this point. Obviously Sun Guy is out.
Yeah, passed out.
Yeah, she's passed out unless I don't know, unless Gil Young just, bring in a bunch of bugs and
Hold on, where is he?
I don't know. I don't know what Gil Young is. I don't know what what's his name?
Oh, the dude's Shield.
Yeah, Shield. I forgot his name just now, but I don't know what he is. Padong. It was said he didn't die, so I don't know where he is. So now it's just like I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well,
Young Q still fucked up, so I don't know, man.
Don't worry, the finesse god will figure something out. He knows something that we don't know.
Yeah, the finesse guy gonna figure it out because he's the finesse guy. So he's gonna finesse some Dokubi and or some constellations.
I don't know because the Dokubi is here now. Have we seen him before? With the red?
Oh no,
is that what I'm saying?
Yeah, this one a real one, bro. Because he said his name. Like, is this whatchamacallit? So by him saying his name, this Dokubi must be a big fucking deal.
Yeah, he says he's one of the more popular channels, just like the Twitch channel. So
right, so this one is definitely a big deal. So
I'm saying I don't know how. Of course he's gonna, this is the whole story. Of course he's gonna overcome it, but this guy's kind of like impossible. Like you'd have to like isolate him at his current power, or somehow trick him into defeating him somehow. I mean, I don't really know how that's going to work. I don't know if Doak just seems to think that if he gets to his full power, then yes, there's no stopping him. But as currently, he feels like he can beat him.
Do you think maybe the more Guardians will come and that would be the way to beat them?
Okay, the insect one was, I can't remember her name.
The insect one dead. He
Yeah,
killed her.
hate to see it.
Uh, so we got Wolf Homie. I call him Lycan because his actual name is stupid. But I call him Lycan.
Like Gayan or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just say Lycan because the real one's stupid. We got the Panther, which we don't know his name. We got the bird, we don't know his name. It was insect, Lycan, and the deer, and we don't know the deer's name.
What, that is gonna show up out of the blue, like, hey, let's put our powers combined, we can seal this nigga away or something. That what
I
is in?
mean, it's possible. I mean, technically, this could particular scenario and stuff wasn't supposed to happen, but because we got some people, you know, who fucked it up for everybody and was feeding it mana, the catastrophe appeared. We weren't even supposed to have a catastrophe right now, but thanks to the insect garden,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she fucked it up for everybody.
And that's how it should be. Like, as long as Dokcha is thrown off, I'm not saying he don't know what to do or have a plan for it, but like, I need Dokcha to be thrown off. I don't need him to be knowing what the story is and knowing what exactly to do. And then we find out later he knew exactly what to do, and that's how he defeats whatever it is. Right?
I mean, the crazy thing is Jung has so many regressions.
Yeah.
How do we not know this hasn't happened in one of his regressions in the book?
I mean, technically, we wouldn't know, but Dokcha would know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, if Dokcha knows, and he knows that that the Jung-Q, the main character, wouldn't know. So I mean, it's like one of the things like he shouldn't be surprised by it.
Yeah, but at the same time, it could just be progressing more quickly than he, you know, than supposed to. I mean, obviously he's gonna find a way to stop it because, you know,
Well, he
the
thought
story.
he could learn the wind technique. What was that wind technique called? He thought he could learn, but he couldn't.
Yeah, so maybe somebody else can learn it, or maybe he'll actually find some talent for once in his life.
Hold on, the
and
Lycan
learn
is,
it.
where is he? He didn't die.
Yeah, he didn't die. Did he get knocked out? I don't know what happened to him. That's a
No,
good
he
question.
did. He was fighting the insect, and she died, but not before she gave the mana to the catastrophe. But he's still there somewhere, just chilling.
Maybe he's preparing an attack. I don't know.
Hold up, what's that? God, I can't remember her name, but she did shadow clone jutsu, and I was like,
oh, it's Jiyoung, if I'm not mistaken. Let me think.
I don't know, shadow clone jutsu. I was like, thank you.
It's gonna come to me.
Thank you for that. That's all I wanted in this chapter. Shadow Clone Jutsu. It didn't work just like anytime Naruto did it.
It's too young, right?
I think so. I need to get better with names. I'm horrible with names.
I read so many series, I always forget.
Yeah.
I think it's Su Young though. Su Young. That's what I think it is. Su Young.
Yep.
I can't remember the last name, but
there
I'm
you
going
go.
Su Young.
It's in the chat.
Hey, I was right. Hey.
She did Shadow Clone Jutsu. It didn't work just like Naruto. It never works. I don't know why anybody ever tries to do this technique because it's garbage. It's trash.
Shadow Clone works. It just depends on who you use it on.
Shadow Clone hadn't worked since season 1.
No, not necessarily. Remember in the Great War, Naruto was bodying these the reanimated shinobi with shadow clones, bro. He was sending shadow clones to each area and was bodying people, fam. It just all depends. All depends on who you use it against.
Okay, so we're gonna take season 1, the last time I think it actually worked, and we're gonna take the end of the series Shadow Clones. What about the middle? Everything else happened in the middle. When they got body, every time you used them, them was a puff of smoke.
He didn't train them.
No, it is him.
He didn't train the shadow clones.
Wow, it is him. And I was like, the shadow clones are supposed to be a representation of Naruto, like a picture of what he is now. The mugs were getting murdered over and over again. I was like, this is Naruto at his strongest. Why are they getting destroyed? It makes no sense. And when this is neither here nor there, but when his shadow clone got destroyed, its memory and knowledge were transferred to the original body, and I was like,
that is correct.
He should be overpowered. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. I'm not doing Naruto right now. Just not.
That's a whole nother series.
Just not. Look, like I was saying, we don't know how Dokja will get out of this, but he's finesse God. He will figure it out. It's just Dokja. That's just. I've learned to never doubt him anymore.
Can't doubt the finesse God, man.
Actually, the last time I doubted him was he actually died,
but he came back.
He did come back. He did come back, but I was like surprised, like, well, he actually died. That was shocking to me. But he did come back, of course, but he hasn't got the what is it? The points to come back yet?
Yeah, I don't think he has points. I mean, granted, his points come from saving people and not killing people technically. So, but yeah,
does he save enough people? Like, is he saving people now by fighting this? Anyways, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, another conversation.
Ordeal. It was a flashback for Andrea. I don't think this was the end. It might have been in what you were talking about, what not a flashback, but the
side stories.
Yeah.
This was a side story.
Are you serious? There's side stories that they're putting out now. Like, I was like, this is brand new. Never seen this before in my life.
Yeah, this is the Andrea side story, but it worked. It worked.
I would like it was a good side story, because it gave us something that I didn't realize that was there and that was going to happen. Was the fact that I didn't know she could, like, what anime was it? You could full equip. I don't know what that is. I just remember it from my
full equip.
Yeah. Basically, what it is that whatever.
I know what you're talking about. I remember hearing that so many times.
Yeah, I don't remember where it comes from, but yeah. The biggest thing is I didn't know whatever. Of course, she is a weapons master, so whatever weapon she touches, she automatically becomes a master of that said weapon. So if it's a katana, she becomes a samurai, or a dagger. She has that bird feather form, whatever that is.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize she could actually, fully, immerse herself in that equip, because before we saw like she had the samurai, the right arm was like armored up and everything, but the rest of her body was normal.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize she can go full samurai, and I was like, oh, okay, that's new. But
speaking of that, side note, is it me or was she a lot thicker in the flashback than she is currently?
I think.
I mean, I'm just saying, if you look at it and then you look like she was a lot thicker in the flashback. No. But I mean, I could be tripping. Maybe it's the same. I don't know.
No, I think it's just, it depends on how he wants to draw her, and because when they were lifting weights, so she was sitting on that bench, you can see her back, and like, she was thick right there. And this really depends on what they're trying to portray. Like, they're trying to portray speed, power, or just trying to make her be sexy. It just depends on what we're trying to do.
Man, I wish we can get some healing jutsu and fix that scar, man. I like her better without the scar.
No,
but I understand.
I'm good with the scar. I'm not really mad at the scar.
I'm not mad at the scar either, because it's makes sense with how she got it, why she has it, why it's there. But I'm just saying, I like to look without the scar. Just saying, just throwing it out there.
I can't blame you, but
I mean, because it's like just one of those things. Like, you look like random. Let's say I had like a scar down my eye or something, right?
Right.
Or on my forehead. Let's say I had one on my forehead. The first thing you do when you look at me, you're gonna be like, "Damn, bro, where the fuck you got that scar?" I could have like contacts in with different color eyes, but guess what? Your eyes are gonna be drawn to this fucking scar, and you're gonna be like, "Bro, Yeah, you gotta get that fixed, man. You need some coloring, something. Color that in, get some markers, some crayons or something. Go ahead and shade that in. You know what I'm saying? It just brings you there.
Shaded in.
Yeah, I'm just saying, bro. It just brings you there, the scar. And then like it just, all down her face. It wasn't like, over the eye, the eyebrow that we seen in some characters. Nah, it's just right diagonal, bro. Like you playing chess and you got it's just diagonal, fam. It's messed up. But I'm just saying. I'm just
Wow.
throwing it out. I'm just
Wow.
throwing it out. She's
I
she's still best girl though. So
I feel like you have some you feel a certain type of way about this. I didn't really think it was that big of a deal.
no, I ain't saying it was that big of a deal. I'm just saying, I was just, making an observation.
You want perfection in your best girls. I understand. I mean, I get it.
Yeah, I like my best girls to be best girls. I mean, she's still best girl. Don't get it twisted. I mean, one, because she is actually best girl. Two, I mean, technically she's the only goddamn girl we've seen thus far. So, I mean, that's still alive. We've seen other girls, but they was fodder
Yeah.
and they got bodied quickly, and we didn't really get to know them. But besides the point.
It is it is unfortunate. So when it comes to weapons master, like we've seen her have spears, swords, anything else. But do you think that
Daggers.
actually? Well, yes, you're right about that. Do you think that it actually applies to every weapon, as in like, bow and arrows, guns? If you're talking about like a plain,
I think it's the legendary, like some legendary mythical weapons, because if you look at it, all the weapons she has aren't necessarily normal weapons. They're
right?
actually like some mythical type weapons. Or, and weapons that have like some kind of soul or entity in it.
You would have to think like that the white guy, can't remember his name, but he was talking about there are weapons that have the soul of their own.
Yeah. So I
But
think it's all those mainly weapons, because every weapon we've seen is kind of like a historical or like a legendary weapon we've heard before, like the Thor's hammer, the
you're right.
what was the sword name? Mama. Wait,
Uh,
Muramasa.
Muramatsu, or it's one
Yeah.
of those. It's one of those.
So like every weapon she's used thus far, we've seen has like some kind of famous name or name you've heard of in like mythology and stuff like
Okay,
that.
are those her only weapons, or those her most strongest weapons she used?
I mean,
Because they're
I
all
think
in
that's
Pandora's box. So I mean, like she's
yeah.
a weapons master. It has to be a weapon with a name and its personality to it. It could be any weapon.
I think as of this point, I just think those are weapons she may just like using. I think she just chooses weapons depending on like who she's fighting,
Right.
because like it has to be that. It just has to be weapons depending on who she's fighting, because who she's fighting and the outcome of the battle. Lothar said they're ego weapons. They're called ego weapons.
Yeah, I guess I was thinking like according to her chemio power, like you'd have to. I mean, you have to assume like any weapon she touches, no matter if it's an ego weapon or not, has its own personality or not, she'd be able to use it to its fullest capabilities. Maybe not a transformation as we see it, but you'd have to assume.
But would she even like feel it's worth to pick up that kind of weapon?
I,
If it's like not gonna help her in a battle? I mean, I can see like, oh, your Pandora's box is far away, not close by the battle, where you see a random weapon on the ground, you pick it up,
right.
to buy yourself some time, but like to actually just fight the whole battle, I don't think she would do.
You're right about that, but like at the same time, we've literally seen her only, what was it, in two battles technically. One was in the past, one was in the present, and she's fighting people who are incredibly strong.
Right.
So I mean, like we haven't really seen her fight anybody who is, mid tier or anything like that. Like I can't remember a dude's name with the mask, but he was nothing to play with.
Oh, God damn it! And his name, I've seen that name so many times. Kage, yeah, Kage.
Kaguya, yeah, Naruto. Damn it,
Yeah,
Kaguya.
Naruto. There,
Yep,
Kage.
yeah, nothing to play with. When he switched to that angry mask, like everybody was like, "Okay, we're in trouble. Let's let him say what he's gonna say," because he told everybody, "Shut up, I want to talk," and they were like, "Okay, all right, you
They're
good."
like, all right, we ain't gonna say nothing, fam. You got it. Do what you got to do. Cause
Yeah,
they was trying to, put him out, and he was like, bro, y'all really want the smoke right now. So
yeah,
he
exactly.
like,
So she fought him, and then she fought the ego weapon. So I mean, like we haven't really seen her. Hopefully, she doesn't die anytime soon.
I hope not. We never know. Like I said, Brent said it's gonna be a lot of heartache and tragedy. A lot of people's favorite characters ain't gonna make it to the end.
Mm.
Given like the preview I've seen from some of his drawings from season 2,
Hmm.
I mean, granted, we know she makes it to season 2, so I mean, yeah, I don't necessarily know if that means anything. We do know she makes it to season 2, so yeah, we can go
Yo,
with that.
yo,
If that means anything.
I want. If we're talking about that, I want her to make it and Tevin, I think his name is.
Timber. That's the dude with the like the rhino
Yeah,
hide and
yeah,
lion
yeah,
hide.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just those two. Anybody else? They can. Oh, what to do with the ashes? I'm horrible with names. With
Bro,
the family that gets
yeah,
stronger.
I know.
Yeah,
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I be struggling remembering names now because I just have so many series I'm trying to remember characters' names for.
right.
Like I can't remember barely any fucking names. Like it's hard as shit. I literally have to like sit and think. Be like, okay, what is his name? But I can't remember. I can't even tell you.
It's high time for a cast change. No, it's not, Luthar. Look,
For what?
the story
For
just
ordeal?
started. Yeah, no, we're not.
Bro,
We're not,
we're 24 24, 25 chapters in.
yeah. Now, you want to talk about cast changes? You can talk about Tower of God. It's going to be going to next.
Let's just go ahead and go to Tower Guy, bro. Because
Yeah.
that's take the longest because that's the most intense series.
Man, I have okay. My question is,
Okay.
there isn't a scale where you could say, okay, you are this strong, you have this mastery of Senshu, you are whatever, and now you're a high ranker, you're a mid ranker, you're just a ranker. Like you have to like technically, if you want a ranking, you have to go up the tower, and then we reach the highest point where Jihad is. They give you a rank.
The difference is just like see I think the part that a lot of people get confused is that rankings don't tell the whole story
When,
of about how strong people are
you're right.
because it's also based on like influence in the tower and accomplishments as well as strength. So you might have somebody that's ranked higher,
Hmm.
but they're not necessarily stronger than somebody that may be ranked lower.
Okay, but can you see the problem with that?
Yeah, I can see the problem, especially I can see the problem if you're trying to power scale and figure out, you know, should this person be beaten by this person? Should this
Right.
person be easily beaten by this person? So from a power scaling aspect, yes, I definitely understand the issues that can bring up. So I mean that is a definite problem. That's why I say like power scaling is very hard to do.
Yeah, I wouldn't even
But
say
also you have matchups,
right.
and certain matchups play better. Like if Hevakel fights somebody with like I don't know ground, Shinsu or whatever the case may be. 9 times out of 10, that's a bad matchup for
Right.
because not like her. So all of that makes sense, but also if we're looking at the latest chapter, it was kind of a handicap for her because basically she's been fighting the whole time, and then
Right.
somebody who is just as strong as her, who used to be the ruler of the same floor as she was the ruler of. So, and now she's up in Jahar's. Well, yeah, she's up in Jahar's army, and she's one of the top rankers in the Lopabia family. So I do expect Evan Kill to get bodied like she did. Granted, I don't think she's dead,
Nah.
but yeah, she's not. We've seen people get stabbed multiple times and still live. So, and we also have Healer Coon in the building. So Coon can always throw that fish out, baby.
Oh, well, Coons is sealed, or is going to be sealed. Bam, so he can't do nothing with that.
Coon's not sealed.
Yeah, he's going with Bam because
Yeah, he not gonna be sealed though. Come on, let's be.
I mean, well, not with the fight's currently happening, so I mean, like, was it Jing Sang Ha? It was supposed to be sealed, but Bam and Ku and everybody else is being quote unquote sealed in his place, so Ku won't be able to help her at all. I just think Evans Kell is overpowered, and when it comes to high rankers, it's really.
You think Evan Kell is overpowered?
Yes.
I don't think she's overpowered.
What
I mean, she's overpowered compared to like our cast, but she's not overpowered.
I mean, when have you seen her really struggle?
Other than now?
I mean, I'm talking about even now because like it wasn't really a struggle even now. So, I mean, like she's just tired because she's been fighting for so long.
Yeah, that's what I said. But she's still struggling because she's tired.
Yeah,
that's what I said. But
that's what I'm saying. Like, but before that, when have you seen her struggle with anybody? Everybody's been beneath her. Everybody's been a joke. Everybody's been like, okay, you had a good run, but let me go ahead and just, use it's not mythical, but the elder, whatever.
The ancient.
Yeah, the ancient beast. That like where'd that come from? Like she is overpowered. There's nobody else that currently that we've seen her go against that have been any match for her, and I don't think this high ranker Spider is going to be any different.
So you think?
She's
wait,
dead,
you saying if Everkel wasn't tired, she would have bodied the Garment Widow?
Yep.
I mean, okay. All I know is, let me get rid of the spam message first and foremost. Yeah. Okay. So, bro, I don't believe she dead, Lothar.
Yeah,
sorry.
She's not dead, bro. That's
I don't
how
believe
it
she's
is.
dead. We've seen multiple people get stabbed. We've seen people get stabbed in the heart, stabbed in the stomach. We've seen heads getting chopped off, and they live.
Yep.
I don't believe just because she got stabbed, she is fully dead. Until I see on a panel that says Evan Kell died, which granted, like I said somebody will die because Bam needs consequences for his actions.
Right.
So if she does officially die, then that's a good consequence for his actions because technically, well, I mean, can I say it was Bam's fault that Evan Kell died?
It's not his fault, but at the same time, it's not a consequence, but it's still his master. It's somebody who taught him.
I mean, the only reason I can't say it's a consequence because mainly all of them came together in order to save Jin Saha.
Yep.
So technically, it's not necessarily a consequence, but I guess we can call it a consequence.
I don't know about that one.
What, the consequence?
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I mean, maybe for joining his cause, but I thought, and there was one chapter he was like, he kind of made peace with that, except for the two that white ate King. Was it King and that girl?
Oh, you talking about Prince and
Prince? Yeah, Prince.
Yeah, Prince and Arc Raptor.
Well, I thought it was the little girl.
Minsa?
Yeah. Because those two were together.
Why didn't kill Minsung, huh? I thought it was Prince and Arcrafter he killed.
I thought it was Prince and that girl, but anyways, who knows? I can't remember. But yeah, okay. So number one, Lothar, when she's not dead, I need you to come back and be like, how in the world she didn't die? Because I don't think she's gonna be dead. Because there's no one else in that area that can stop them besides Evan Scale, like literally.
Well, Caliban is
Caliban
he's an
got
army corps.
he
He is
got
an
2
army
rounds.
corps commander.
He got 2 rounds left.
Man, bro, that man can make it. Also, we still don't know what Yama's doing. Yeah, look, if Yama knocks out Yasracha, he has 2 fangs.
He does.
We still never seen Yama go full 100%.
He went
Still have
no. He went 100% not with the fangs, but he went
No,
100% before.
No, he never went full transformation.
He couldn't.
No, he just never did. He said he couldn't control it as well, and it tires him out. But he never went transformation. We haven't seen it yet.
I thought he wasn't able to yet. Like he was able to do more than his brothers were, but he wasn't able to go full transformation.
But didn't Doom say that he's seen Yama's full transformation, which is why he was scared of him?
That could be true. I like that's a lot. There's a lot of chapters Tower of God, so a lot of chapters, a lot of reading. That could be true, to be honest. I mean, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure that he will see the actual full transformation now, because he definitely has a lot more power than he used to. Will he even go back? SIU's not going to skip that fight, is he?
What, the Yama and Yasracha?
Because they had a pretty lengthy fight for Tower of God before, when Yama lost.
I just think he's giving it a break because we've seen it so frequently.
Right.
But he's going to go back to him eventually. I'm just trying to figure out who is going to die. Like, who's actually going to die? I know Lothar's saying Everkill's probably dead.
Nah.
I'm not going to believe that until I see it. Granted, if she does die from this, it will be very sad, because shout out to Everkill, man. She's the only black girl doing work right now, man.
Is she black?
Yes.
Barely.
But she was putting in work, man. She taught Bam as much as she could. It wouldn't be on the level as like Jiraiya dying technically, because Jin Sung Ha was more like that Jiraiya to Bam's Naruto type relationship.
Nah, because Bam before, don't get me wrong. Bam before she taught him was very strong. I mean,
yeah,
ranker, he was definitely on ranker level. Like, after she got done, he's high ranker. Like, there's only 1,000 of those in the tower in general.
No, but I'm just saying, like, as far as like major impact on Bam and stuff, like he will be upset. Granted, obviously, anybody on Bam's side, Bam is gonna be upset. But it's only a few people that Bam would literally like lose his shit over if they died.
Jin Sung Ha. I'm thinking
Jin Sung Ha, Kun.
Nah. Woof.
Oh, you don't think Bam would lose his shit if Kun or Rack died?
I'm not saying they're not gonna die.
But I'm saying if they did, that's why I said it's only a few people he would lose his shit over if they died.
Jin Sung Ha is gonna die, I think.
I think so too. I think that would be a great consequence for him to die, and it'll be like, yo, you put all these people at risk. You chose to sit and fight white, and because of that, Jin Sung Ha ended up dying.
Well, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, he has to, like, I mean, if he doesn't die, does he have a reason to go up the tower to fight Jihad?
If he doesn't die, yeah. He always have a reason to go up and fight him.
I mean, because Jihad won't leave him alone. That's one thing. But I'm saying,
Jihad is trying to kill him. So I mean,
but the thing about it is that, I mean, it'd be the classic thing that happens. There's a rescue mission. You get very close, or you think that you saved him, and then he dies for whatever reason. Somebody comes that is way stronger than you and kills him. It could be the Lopo Bia family's lead, like the head that does the final blow because he is strong enough to do it and nobody can stop him. And then Bam's like, okay, I gotta get stronger because these family heads are really strong and I can't do anything even if I try, no matter how many black marches, crazy out of control Gohan rages I have, it's not gonna matter to them, at least.
Yeah. But okay, kind of like with Lothar. I'm about to add on to what Lothar said. So Lothar said, "Do we really believe Bam's not coming out wherever that thing sends him as a fucking god?" So let's say Bam gets trapped in the suspendium, right? He gets sealed or whatever. Obviously, spells and all that, because I'm assuming this suspendium has a spell on it to trap someone in it. Granted, Bam can break spells.
True.
So I'm not. So that's why I'm not really worried about Bam getting trapped, because he can break spells, and I'm pretty sure it's a spell that holds all of that shit together.
Right.
Now we know Bam is Kirby, and he absorbs shit and uses
everything.
it.
Yes.
So if whatever this suspendium power is that Mashini wants, that she claims she wants anyway, Bam absorbs it and gets another power boost potentially.
I mean, okay, once again, probably, but the only reason that I'm hesitant is because, like, I mean, SIU doesn't seem to be wanting to end the story anytime soon, and he does want to give Bam a power up. I get that, but like, eventually you gotta slow it down, don't you? Like, if you give him another power up, he's already high ranker. People already, put him at top 300, and some people are even getting to the extreme of being top 100. Like, you're gonna run out of people to fight.
Well, we have okay. So this is the next thing. We have a family head right now, right?
Yeah.
So Trauma Ray is coming. He's gonna join the battle eventually. The only person who can stop him is Urek or another family head.
Right.
So unless the Pobadal family comes in, which is Gustang, unless he comes in and the Pobadal family fights the Lopabia family, which is the war Jahad was trying to start anyway.
Right.
Or Urek comes with his one finger and bodies everybody. I don't see how we get out of the situation when Trauma Ray enters the battle.
I don't think that's the thing about, I don't think he will, because, like, what I'm saying is that if you put Bam in a position where he is that strong, where he needs a family head to stop him or overpower him, then that doesn't leave very people, like, for the story to go to the next level and to the next scene. Like, nobody's gonna compare to Bam.
No, but I mean, but not even just a family head. I mean, he's still not stronger than Mashin.
Shit, what?
Mashini is a high ranker with the blood of Jihad. She's a princess of Jihad.
That's cool, but she can't beat Jin Song Ha right now.
Did she ever? She never fought Jin Song Ha. Really. Caliban did all the fighting, and she just backstabbed Jin Song Ha.
Exactly. That's the point. Like, Caliban couldn't beat him. She couldn't beat him either. Like, you're talking about, like, okay, the thing about it is, okay, Mashini, like, we haven't seen her do anything technically. So believe me, I've tried to find out. I have wikied this. I've tried to figure it out. It doesn't even say she's in the top 100. It said that Jin Song Ha was in the top 100 or is 100, and then
it says she's just top 100.
So I'm saying, like, if people want to put Bam above his master, then Bam is within the top 100. He's stronger than Evans Kill. He's stronger than Mashini. He's stronger than everybody that's at the nest right now. So if that's where you want to put Bam, then, like, anybody that we're seeing right now might as well not even be in the picture. If Bam is there, he could fuck him up.
Now, I don't think Bam is going to be that strong.
I really hope not. That's the thing about it. Like Tower of God it's a great story, has great potential. But if you make Bam, if SIU's, like you said, his point was to make Bam strong. But if you make him too strong, Evans Kell is not top 60. Never. Anyways, you make him too.
She was top 60 when she was head of the floor.
But you're talking about head of the floor with an administrator, backing you.
But that's why I said she was top 60 when she was head of the floor. But once she was kicked off the floor, she's not top 60 anymore.
Yeah, the wiki that I saw, which is the only wiki that there is she is between 100 and 300. So who knows what that means? It's kind of hard to scale her, but they're trying to put her in that range.
Man, all I know is we still have a lot of strong people. We still have a lot of strong people left in this series.
Okay, I'm just gonna say if Bam is top 100, we have 100 people. And anybody else,
like I said, rank doesn't.
Yeah, you're right.
Strength doesn't qualify everything. It's just it's a lot of stuff to go into rankings. Power plays a big part, but a lot of other stuff.
Okay, the last question I'm gonna ask before we end this is that yes, Bam, main character, Bam, the irregular, Bam is great. Awesome. Coon, Rock are kind of, they're really behind, but
they're great for regulars. They're amazing. They're like rankers compared to regulars.
Oh, no, we need them to be rankers because just like Tower of God or Soul Leveling or any other series, you don't go backwards. Bev's not. I mean, he's gonna fight stronger people. So Coon and Rock, I expect them by the end of this whole Nest situation, I expect them to be at ranker level at least. I'm not sure how they'll get there. But
they got the power of white.
They do.
Partial power of white. I mean, Coon was already, he's one part of the great families, which already makes him strong in his own right. Yep. Also, he has the Iwa flame. The flame of the Iwa family. Now he has part of White's power. He has one of the rare Ice Shinzu that's in the Coon family. Not many people have that.
This is all true.
And also he's smart as hell. Then you have Rack. He's ancient or related to an ancient, something like that. So obviously he can control the ancient spear. He's able to wield it and throw it. And he also has White's power. So,
that's not even what I was talking about. Yes, those two will be somewhere near Bam's power, or at least I'm putting them at least ranker level. I'm hoping by the end of the Nest. Those two are fine.
I can definitely say that. Yeah.
Okay. Shibitsu, Hots.
Shibitsu was never strong to begin with.
I get that. Hots.
Technically, Hots just beat a ranker.
Yes,
he just beat a ranker.
He did. This whether I agree with it or not. Technically, you might be. Yeah. What can I say? Endorsey.
I don't know. We haven't seen Endorsey in a long ass time.
Endorsey. I can't remember her name.
Talking about who? What are you talking
about? The other princess, Anak. Yeah. Her, you have so many people. You're looking at it okay, Tower God was never, until recently, was never a story just about Bam and Bam's ascension and Bam getting stronger. It was about Bam and all the side characters coming along with him. You're currently getting to a point in the story where Bam is the only thing that is standing in the way. They even mentioned it which I'm kind of happy about. They even mentioned it in the story itself. Bam is getting to a point of where, he is fighting the big bad guy and everybody else is kind of doing their own thing over here. Like, they gotta get stronger. Like, if you introduce like them to the story again, what are they gonna do besides be helpful in a game where everybody's limited?
But
But
Bam, I I don't. The reason why I get it, I get where you come from. At the same time,
mhm.
we can't keep comparing regulars, and I want to say like regular people because technically they are regular people compared to Bam.
Mhm.
So like we can't keep comparing regulars to an irregular. Irregulars already have a major advantage of being automatically overpowered as shit.
This is true.
So they were always going to be weaker than him regardless.
Oh no,
So
it's not
so
about.
so they're never going to be able to catch up, and because the way the story is going, it's like okay, they're fine for what they are.
Yes.
Honestly, if we're looking at it, they're probably the strongest regulars that's been in the tower since probably what the family heads when they first started.
I don't know because when they went through the whole when White was first introduced and they had the strongest, what was it, the C rank regular, I can't remember that dude's name from way back during the Hell Train arc.
You're talking about blah 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 blah. What's his what's his kind of name?
Yeah, it was.
I know who you're talking about. I just can't get his name
Yeah,
out.
they were the strongest of that class. And you're like, okay, yeah, they're probably stronger than them now, but like if they're introduced to the story, if Bam is anywhere in the vicinity, there's nothing, there's no game, there's no situation unless Bam is severely nerfed for that game that they're going to be useful.
Like I said, we haven't seen them since the time skip.
That's what I'm saying. I want them personally to be. I'm not saying strong as Bam. Who cares about being strong as Bam? But I want them to be at a rank of
Yeah,
like,
you just want
okay,
them to be used.
yes, give. I don't want Bam to just be by himself in that power range and like they're just useless. You're like, okay, what are they even doing here? I don't want to feel that way.
I mean, technically, at the end of this Ness arc, if something major happens, like a tragedy
Mhm.
or whatever for Bam, Bam could go off on his own for a while, and it will probably be another time skip potentially, and then
Do you the last theory, do you think that Bam and his friends will be kind of the new family heads, the new that's what
uh,
they're kind of going for?
it's possible if the end game once Jihad is defeated, they try not to get out of the tower.
Hmm.
Because Urek's whole thing is getting out of the tower. Urek wants to get out the tower.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, we're gonna have to get out the tower. I don't think it's just gonna end inside the tower.
Well, I think
The-
there's more floors right after Jihad's floor,
well,
right?
technically nobody knows because he just stopped climbing, so we don't know what's beyond that floor 134. Everybody just assumes it's more floor.
Right.
We're assuming it's more, but he just stopped. Now there's, theories. Well, he stopped because the real villain or the real baddie or whatever the case may be is beyond that floor.
I
And Jihad is kind of like the anti-hero protecting everyone because they don't know what's past that floor, but he knows. Or it could be just like what everybody see, Jihad just asshole. He just like, fuck it. Yeah, if I ain't climbing no more, nobody climb. And that's it.
I thought he made a deal with the administrator.
He made a deal with the administrator for immortality.
Yeah, and then it's like, okay, we're done here. Nobody's going any higher than this. I'm the king of the tower. This is
Yeah,
it.
exactly. So we don't know what's beyond the floor. Like I said, he could have went beyond, and nobody knows he went beyond. He could have went by himself, opened it, went to the next one. Like, nah, bro. He like, nah. Who knows? Maybe Enryu was beyond that door. He was, yeah, I'm gonna stay right
Yeah,
here. He was like, I'm gonna stay right here. I'm not going in. I don't know.
yeah. I think
Because
Tower God.
Enryu just disappeared. Nobody knows what happened to him. He just disappeared. That's all we know.
Yeah, he disappeared. pretty much basically killed an administrator. We're like, okay, I'm just gonna do what I want to.
Yeah, he just disappeared. So
Yeah, Jihad ain't doing that. So
yeah, Jihad ain't beating no Enryu, fam.
So I mean, like, yeah, Tower God is interesting. Like, I'm just very much hoping. I guess I have the scars of soul leveling. I just don't want it to be one character, and if he's on the scene, then nobody else could do anything. That's why I don't want it to get to.
Yeah, I think even if it gets to that point, as long as it's handled better, because eventually every series gets to that point.
Right? Yes, that's true.
It's just all about how it's handled because Naruto got to that point. Fairy Tail, One Piece is getting to that point. As long as it just is handled correctly, it's not going to be a big deal. It just depends how it's handled. I know you laughing because of the One Piece. I already know, but
I was laughing because of Fairy Tail. Honestly, I was like, that.
I mean, same thing with Fairy Tail. It just all depends on how everything is handled.
Technically, Naruto and Sasuke were quote unquote even by the time that series ended.
No, it wasn't. Naruto was vastly stronger than Sasuke.
But he didn't beat him.
Who?
Naruto.
Naruto did beat Sasuke.
Who you mean? They're both were laying there with their arms blown off.
You want to know why Naruto won? Because Sasuke couldn't kill him.
Oh yeah,
Naruto wasn't. If Naruto wanted to kill Sasuke, if Naruto wanted to kill Sasuke would be dead.
Yeah, I understand that point. But do we really? You could be right about that. I'm not going. I'm not even going to argue because I agree with you. So what's the point? I'll go try to argue the other point. But what's the point? There's no point in that. Yeah, you're right. But Zoro though. Zoro can kill Luffy.
Hey, I can't even argue. I don't even keep up. Like I said, I haven't read or watched One Piece, started Wano, so I don't know what the fuck is going on. I just have to take your word for it.
Disappointed. Anyways, all right, guys, that is it for us until next week when the chapters come out. Hopefully some gas, hopefully some fire. Evan Kell's not dead. Like, what? Let's just be honest. I'm calling it now. She's not dead. Don't forget to comment, of course, if you watch it later. Subscribe to each of us and everybody else. So there'll be any comments down below. We will see you guys next week. Peace.
Peace.
And yeah.